So here we are today in Calgary. We're in Heritage Park and we're going to the Gasoline Alley Car Museum. We show up here. It's a crazy day.
We think it's only just going to go to the car museum.
And we found it. It's train days. So this place is packed from one end to the other. We're parked at ZZZ parking spot. Down the way down, probably a quarter mile down the road. And we're working our way up to here. So we don't know what any of this is about, but I think I see there's vendors and all that stuff, so I think we're in for more than just seeing a museum. So stay tuned and we'll give you more info as we go along. Here's what we come for. Wow, this is what greets you at the door. These gas pumps are freaking phenomenal. Look at that. And that. There's Tara taking pictures. It's just so much. The color, eh, Tara? The color's unreal. We'll walk down the alley almost ourselves. The pumps are awesome. So here we are, humble beginnings of an international truck. And this is what I was able to earn my keep in my fleet of trucks. Was international kept me running and going. So hard to believe that it started with something like this and turned into the great machines you are today. So anyway, this is 1924. They go a long road ahead of them, but with some perseverance, they'll make it happen. So anyway, very interesting. Most of these old vehicles, most people don't realize that they're wooden framed. My old 27 Chev that I have in the shop, the Dirty Dandelion, it was a wooden frame car. And then Keith at Binbrook Speed and Custom did all the custom fab work and turned the wooden to steel and built it to be the great hot rod it really is today. So kudos to Keith. Anyway, it shows you the ingenuity and the stupid proofness of back in the day. They just want to make sure it worked, could handle loads, and do the job. So fantastic seat here.
I didn't realize the tires were strings inside.
Well, that's what. So humble beginnings of a bi-ply tire is basically this. It's a woven fabric into the rubber, and multiple processes and multiple layers, and now it's steel belts. So steel belted radial tires. They have steel cords, which makes it more durable tire, lasts longer, and yeah, it's neat to see it here. I mean, it looks like a mop by the looks of things, and I'm not touching nothing, but it looks like a mop with some rubber on it. And now it's steel fiber and cable with rubber, and well precision piece of equipment. Anyhow. A little story about Tara and her family, and I might be corrected a little bit, but Tara's grandfather was a rum runner back in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, back in the day, Prohibition days. And there's a crazy story about that. Her father, her grandfather, one day was sitting beside a police officer at a cafe, and or probably a restaurant back then, and back in the 50s, and they talked about the good old days, and the police officer talked about wishing that he could have caught this guy back in the dirty 30s that had a marmon that he just couldn't catch, that he knew was running rum, and he just couldn't catch it. Well, I never thought of that story again until just today. This is a marmon, so maybe this is what Tara's grandfather had and used to run rum with. So more to that story is after their talk, the police officer found out that Tara's grandfather was actually the rum runner and invited him back to his house. They had some great laughs and talks, and that day he gave the police car that chased him, which was a 28 Dodge 5-window coupe. So that was in the family up until a few years ago. I'm trying to get it back. I don't know if it ever happened. But that 28 Dodge 5-window coupe was the police car that chased her grandfather in a Marmon car. Crazy, eh? So, anyhow, just a cute little story. Brought to you by this great car. So what do you think of this, folks? A flatbed truck. Beautifully restored. This combination of spark plugs, Scotch whiskey, motor oil, and Trojan explosives. So I don't know. Can you carry whiskey with explosives? Back in the day, it didn't matter, I know. I just thought that's pretty ironic. Whiskey and explosives. I think you're in for some trouble if something happens. So, anyway. Here we are. What a great room. All these display cases. I'm gonna walk right by the buffalo stand. Yeah, that's the original part.
Almost done with the car stuff.
Look at this one.
Fantastic. What a great shop. Oh man. Little flathead. 60 horsepower V8 Ford.
Amber's car will be dust.
It will just be like a smoking, rusted.
All the globes. All these globes used to sit on top of pumps like you've seen outside.
Yeah. Yep.
Great display cases. There's some shell. Curving, of course, is represented here. BA. So let's go back to this wrecker. That's probably as early a wrecker you ever find. It's a Cadillac. Who would have thought of a Cadillac as a wrecker? Well, here we are. So 1915 Cadillac V8 model 51. This is all about mechanical advantage. Back in the day, if this guy showed up, there's probably one bill you wouldn't mind paying. That's awesome. Look at the floor jacks. I got a couple of these back at the shop I'll have to refurbish. It's awesome. Now we're in the basement of this place. And this is what we see here. And this is a mannequin.
Indeed I am.
Wow. Hey, I see some of my signs here. Wow. Look at the color. It's a Federal pickup, 1939. 1937 Thoroughplane Big Boy pickup truck. Look at the style. It's like, wow. (1928) Auburn. What a great old truck. Of course, the humble beginnings of, well, it's a Buick Express, 1912. She's wide open. pinstripe work and so on. Oh, big. 29 Ford. That's what we're more used to. All Atlanta. Diamond T. One of my most favorite trucks. Diamond T. Wow. This one's a 33. What a great truck. Here's the next row. V8 pump truck, 1934. Great old Mac, 1912. All the colors. Open cockpit. Go around this here post. Old camper in his day. Look at that color. Delivering shell products. Benz. Another Federal. Oh, that's a Federal dump truck. See how the box sides are. They're built so they wouldn't push out. The loads wouldn't push out. And what do I see? Another wrecker. '41 Chev tow truck. This makes me think of the gems I have at home. White fueler tank. 1922. North Star. Oil. Another Federal truck. Flat deck. 32 Federal. Until today, I never heard tell of Federal. Very nice. Oh man. I got a soft spot for wreckers. Look at this wrecker. Oh my man. Of course, it's a Diamond T. 35. Yeah, pretty cool. Just happened to come into this barn here at this what's this park called?
Heritage Park.
Heritage Park. And look what's in here. We got a thrasher at the back, and we got a wind. I got some of this equipment. All belt driven, of course. Or hand driven. All this stuff I just find fascinating. I got a couple thrashers. Sorry, I'm actually. Oh, there's a cedar. Oh, here's a sickle bar mower. plows and so on. But look at this. Freaking tractor. I wasn't expecting this in here. It's your own steam engine, basically. I wonder if this old girl's run. Hard to say. Basically, the boilers in them get condemned. They can't run them, or they gotta be refurbished. But this is in fantastic shape. Oh, wall of wiffle trees. And there's the controls and the firebox. These are where coal would sit. Coal down in there, and you'd shovel from that in the firebox, make her happen. Anyway, cool. Absolutely cool. This is the roundhouse. There's the house of trains. I'd say those would catch the stacks of the trains when they used to run them in. They'd run right up in here. It's pretty neat. Great light in here. Look at those windows. Awesome. Big swinging doors. Hey, this looks kind of familiar. All this apparatus, that's what we had on our doors. The swinging doors I gave away. Look at all that wrought ironwork. So yeah, so we're inside this building. There's got some railway cars here. I don't know if we can walk down through them. Excuse me. Oh, cool, eh? Oh, these are dropping slip beds.
Yeah.
You drop down, see how it's just. So you just walk through it? So, pretty dark in here. It's a nice sleeping coach. This would be highfalutin for someone of money, I would think. Oh, little kitchen. Smoking room.
Spittoon. Go ahead.
Yep. Oh, that makes a big difference. Look at the upper window, upper top and stuff. This is nice. The green hue, green yellow hue with the light. And the pinstriping's cool. Or whatever that trim is. I mean, it's an old version of some type of pinstriping, but well, that's what that is. Horse-drawn streetcar. Here we go. Another, it's all stainless steel and steel. There's a neat berth. Let's go cross country in that too. Another berth. Almost like those, you think of it, a smaller version of those cabins we had in Dawson.
Yeah.
You know, got the same thing going on. Oh, your table drop down, you sleep in it. Oh, it's got upper shelves and stuff, just put stuff. Oh, drop down bed too. That's cool, eh?
Yeah.
Make her happen. And a sitting room. Let's do the last one. There we go. If I like the flooring. You play checkers on it if you're a kid. Little galley kitchen in here. That's very neat, eh? Every square inch. Oh yeah, with the drop down there. I love the fixtures. Like you hang for like the coat racks and stuff. So these must be heaters running along the walls. Pretty spacious. Must be storage up there. Oh, what was a fancy shower with a toilet. Oh, this turned into a bunk bed. That one drops down.
Yeah.
You know, love the coat hanger.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Good place. In this latch there. It's pretty cool. Drops down. The woodwork is there. Unreal. Must be more rustic, so there's your wood stove. Oh, look at this. Now, I've seen some of these brackets before
Yeah.
and didn't know what they were.
For hanging, I would think. All the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, those are beds. So it's to.
Well, these are beds that drop down
Yeah.
up there. Well, who would have thunk it? Here's your, yeah, look at that. And sturdy.
Right for curtains. That's probably what they were.
Oh, might have been curtain rod, yeah. And sturdy.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Just everything built to last, eh? Everything built to last. Well, there.